It's time to tackle the backyard. As you can see, it's starting to green up a little bit. We just came off 3 or 4 days of sub-freezing temperatures. We had a surprise freeze, I guess you can say, here in the south at the last week of March. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a pre-scalp, then a full scalp down to 3/4 of an inch, and then I'm going to scarify and then apply a little product. So hold on. Here's a quick update on the front yard. As you can see, I decided to keep it at 3/4 of an inch after I scalped it about 2 weeks ago. So we had 3 or 4 days of sub 32-degree temperatures in a row. So it really shocked the Bermuda and really slowed the growth. In fact, I cut the entire front yard and it only barely filled up one hopper in the Allett. So not much growth. Hey guys, welcome to sunny Bermuda. These are the tools I'm going to use to clean up my backyard. Start off with the Craftsman M250. Try and bag everything. Drop it at the lowest setting, which is 1.25 inches. Then I'm going to swap what I did on the front yard. I'm going to try and scalp first. I've got an old cartridge on there that I'm about to send off to get, resharpened professionally. And then I'm going to come through and Scarify it. Some people call that a dethatching tool, but the English made the Allett machine. That's called a Scarify cartridge or a turf rake. So we're going to do that, and I have my old snapper set up with my little cart to dump all my clippings in. So let's get started. We'll start right here with the Craftsman and get things rolling. Okay, the pre-scalp is complete. Pre-scalped it down to 1 1/4 inch. Give you a pan of that. I only had to dump my hopper on my Craftsman there 1.5 times. We'll walk over here and show you. Got a lot of the top growth. I did all the leaves and a lot of pine straw in here. Another debris, little sticks. And these horrible things. See these? These from pine trees. That's what everybody's allergic to down south. Pollen from the pine trees. There's just thousands of them all over the yard. But now we're going to get the Allett mower. I'm going to pull it out here. Where is it at? Right here. I've already got the 6-blade reel on it, my old one from last year. So I'm going to go ahead and scalp it first, and then I'll put the Scarify, the turf rake cartridge on. Give it a good scarification, pull up any loose debris that's down below the canopy. All those little pollen seed pods and everything that may have dropped below the canopy. Okay, scalp is complete. Hope you can see that how low it is. Some little stripe in there from the Allett, Kensington. Also decided not to extend my scalp beyond the corner of the fence. I brought it down, as you can see, in front of the swing set to a corner and then back up to the corner of the house up here. This is going to be my real mowing area this year. Last year I took it all the way to the woods, but due to time constraints and everything, I'm just going to stick with real mowing here, do some other things back there. And if you can see in the woods, see a pile of dirt up there? That's a new special project I'm going to be working on. And also down there, I've got a garden I'm working on. So a lot of projects going on. So I had to reduce the size of my real mowing, save me a little time, especially working 5 days a week, doing this in the evening. So now I'm going to swap out the Scarify, the real cartridge here. I'll swap it out with the Scarify. I'll grab it right here. I know there's a lot of discussion online about, well, that's not a Scarify cartridge, that's a dethatcher. Because if you look at different products like the Sunjo dethatcher, it's the same thing. It's got these little flexi prongs. I believe England, in naming their products, they got it switched with what Americans name their product, kind of like inches and millimeters. You know, it's just the same thing, it's just a little different. But yeah, I'm gonna run this little turf rake or Scarify cartridge over the yard. I may do it one way and then the other way, clean out any debris in it. So let's get this cartridge changed out. Okay, I've got the Scarify cartridge put on, and I'll put my grass catcher on next. But if you want to see a detailed video on how to swap out your cartridge, you know, I'll put a link up here in the corner. Watch it. I'll go through a detailed video of removing the side cover, taking the 2 bolts off here, and then simply swapping out the cartridge. But for now, we're gonna Scarify this backyard. I want to take a minute during my scarification to show you the difference. You know, I had a bottom layer from the Rotary mower that had a lot of debris in it. And then I had this. This is the grass where I scalped it with the reel. It has a lot of green in it, where I took off all the green. And then the Scarify, see, it's pulling all this dead, this underneath the canopy. Look at all of it. All the dead, a lot of debris. There's those things again. A few weeds, yep, a few little weeds. So it's really pulling out all the debris, which is exactly what I wanted. All right, scarification is now complete with the Allett Kensington scarifying cartridge. As you can see, it roughed up the yard a little bit, got some stolons sticking up. Now what I'm probably gonna do, just because I like a nice clean look, is I'll put my reel back on and then I'll cut it, and I'll probably go this opposite way. Then we'll have a good checkered pattern. So first I'm gonna go eat me a bottle of lunch. See you guys in just a second. Okay, got my second mow in. This time I went this way at 3/4 of an inch with my Allett there to clean up all the loose grass that's sticking up, stolons and all. Now for the final step, we're going to throw down some CarbonPro-G using my Pro spreader. So let me go ahead to the garage and get that filled up and bring it back. All right, time to throw down some CarbonPro-G from Let's I picked up at my local Site One. Remember from my last video, I will set the hopper to wide open and I'll cover the entire backyard with it. Okay guys, that concludes today's episode. Finished putting out the CarbonPro-G and the Pro spreader there. I went back and forth, you know, and doing circles all around. And I want to make sure I got an even coverage of the product here. Now I'm about to rest a little bit. I'll probably head to that little swing down there by the pond, if you can see that. Drink me a cold beverage and rest a little bit and look at the pond. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know what you think below. And until next time, we'll see you. Have a great day.